6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Your 2026 Indianapolis Colts. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing him out, he's picked up a couple of nicknames in his 7 years in the league now. Out of Duke University, it is Daniel Jones.
In well under a decade in the NFL, Kate, it kind of feels like Daniel's lived a full quarterback's life. With all the highs and the lows and the roller coaster rides and the big markets and small markets, that ride's not over yet.
It's the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
It's a loss of a yard.
That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heady hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that run.
That one finds Josh Downs. He's going to be taken down. And 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a first down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On the counter, it's Taylor. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Working on second down. Jones has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. And limited to a couple.
Textbook hitch route. Sit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side, grab by Allen. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of
play there from the Colts. 33 yards.
For a Colts first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's Tyler Warren from 16 out. So a good, strong start. Don't know how long these guys are going to be out there in this preseason game before other guys get shuffled in, but hey, they'd be happy if every personnel combination executed like that one did.
You did feel the motivation there, though, because a lot of these guys, especially the young guys, they are auditioning for a job. And this first group out, they set the bar pretty darn high.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
For Indianapolis.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Here the Falcons out on offense for their first drive.
25-yard line.
Home for him, the former first-rounder back in that 2020 draft, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Tua taken right to the air. Cut down the field. It's Pitts.
Tagovailoa's pass.
He has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Atlanta.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On second down, Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw. Gets this one to London. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Number 5, Drake London.
Offense is set.
A gain
First and
of
10.
13 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Tua looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw, here's Jones. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Aziz Ojolari. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
At the Falcons' 37-yard line.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts it for the second time this game.
At their own 42-yard
First and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Drive begins here with Robinson. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be first down Falcons. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Tua. That's complete. It's a rookie from Georgia. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that was way too much risk for that reward.
He's running forward, pulls it after a couple of yards. So many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Big play action. Let's tug him right off. Vacates quickly left side. He will not turn this into a pass game. They take him down. And back-to-back sacks for him.
And right there is the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up third down. You know what to pick on that last drive, partner. He was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder for the right half. The kick by Folk is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
Colts sending their
35-yard
offense
line.
back down, so there's the one ushering them to the field's coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter. This marks his 4th year as OC with the Colts, and it was actually Indy Brock who gave him his first NFL job as an offensive assistant back in 2009. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. He brushed him off with ease. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Set of downs for him from the 31.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Good throw here to Allen on the RPO. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Brings up second
Just a yard on that catch, so second and 9 coming up. Now Jones. Into traffic, complete.
Jones pass.
And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making a catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's a gain of 6.
Third and
Makes
just 2 to go.
Third and 2.
Throwing here, Jones. Marshall's going to win this rep. They get to it.
Jones.
That's Christian Harris.
Christian Harris.
And that's going to take us to 4th and 9.
It's 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front side. Tell the guys on the back end. All I need is a couple of seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasting no time in getting that sack.
Makes the score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from his distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he falls down. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that one backward on a gain of 4. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Tua. And it looks great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down. With that, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st
Now
and
the
10
Indianapolis
at their
offense
own
heading out.
20-yard line.
They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Right side and in the hands of Allen.
Jones pass.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Keenan Allen.
A dose of the hurry-up
It's a
offense
gain
here.
of 8. Brings up 2nd
Goes to
and
throw
2
on 2nd down.
at the 28-yard line.
Hits him on the in route. Gives them a first down. Offense in a hurry-up here.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Jones. And he just gets rid of it. We had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Coverage by
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jones now to throw. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And they're going to get into the right line for a 16-yard gain.
It's a gain of 16
Colts first down.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10
Here's
at
Jones.
the 50-yard line.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Intended
Incomplete.
for Jonathan Taylor.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down now. It's Jones. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that.
A gain of 6 yards. It's
the Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Here's Jones to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown. 45 yards.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Colts 17.
That one splits the
Falcons
uprights.
3.
Now lead by 14 points. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Falcons with the football in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Tua setting up to throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. To throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Wide left side on Branch. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
13 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Now Tua to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. There's the hit. Second person down play with a gain of about 12.
Complete
and that's going to be good for a Falcons first down.
A gain of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
Falcons.
I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Tagovailoa now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up second down.
Nick Folk on for the Falcons field goal. A 50-yard
This
attempt.
kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And he gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. Welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The Falcons ball
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that was good for an Atlanta first down.
At the 40-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. The turnaround was last 2 plays on race. 8 on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard
With each carry he
line.
gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Looking one for the highlight reel, but instead, it's a third down. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him.
Yeah.
He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup.
Complete.
Get it
Number
together.
80.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. From the red zone on first. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Colts take over first down and 10.
Inside the red
At their
zone,
own
they could
14-yard
feel how
line.
tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
By the wide receiver.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just
4
right on
yards
schedule.
on the pickup.
They'll come up after that
Second and
4-yard
6.
gain. It's second and
At the
6.
18-yard
On the
line.
ground, B.J. Gibbons gets it. And that one doesn't get him much. Even maybe a yard. It's third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the
A gain
stat
of a
sheet,
yard.
but if you see a bigger
Brings up
play on the
third
ground later
and
on,
5.
it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Making the call himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rigoberto
Colts
Sanchez
going to kick
on
this
the
away
punt
now
for
on
the Colts.
fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 49-yard
As the
line.
Falcons go back out on offense, let's take a look at Colts defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo. Lou in his second season in this role with the Colts following that 6-year run in the same role for the Bengals. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And it's going to be first down Falcons.
A gain of 15. And a Falcon first down.
To the air with Penix. For big yards on the right side.
Penix's pass.
And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe
gain
even
of
a little
21
more, and that
yards.
first down.
First down, Falcons.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Good gain on 2nd down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They go play action. Here's Penix. And that throw's broken up incomplete. It looks like he had it until that hitter on. It's going to be 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them set up for a field goal.
For the Falcons,
they're around a 33-yarder for it.
33-yard attempt.
And this is
the
good.
Kick is good.
And it pulls them back
Makes
within
the
1 score here in the 4th.
17. Falcons
His pick there,
9.
they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside
Anthony
kick,
Gould on the return.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Man in motion out of the slot. Escapes the defender. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
38-yard line.
Richardson now on 2nd. That's completed right side. All the way, touchdown!
Personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let them go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Extra point converted by Schrader. And they add another to their lead.
Colts 24, Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez
has it all set for the kickoff.
Indianapolis.
Holmes now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons
now here come the Falcons on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
You know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. In a state of urgency, got to be a sky high right now.
To Austin
so it's 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Penix looking to pass. Finds him on the slant. Getting close, and a hit really forced him to that sideline. Before he picked up 24. That's going to be good for a Falcons 1st down.
And a Falcon 1st down.
On the red zone now. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And out of bounds he goes after picking up close to 8 yards there. So 2nd and short coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there.
He couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Penix now. Passing quick here to the pass rush. Fast enough to match it. On and inside to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and goal.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one drive. That is a DB's best fight to pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and get him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it's incomplete on 4th goal.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the series, only to the right. Through the defense, he's back. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. The Falcons bring it in. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Fumble on the play.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those players feel that play, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that side.
Ball carrier. Jerry
Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Penix.
At the 22-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Running here with Giddens. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Richardson. They're closing in. They're going to get him back to the 20. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got timeout from the defense.
7-yard loss. Brings
Let's
up
see what they went
down.
with. 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Falcons facing a 15-point deficit. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Brought in by Hooper. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before it's brought down.
Complete to number 81.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd, Penix. Defender meeting at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete, so it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that is good for an Atlanta 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Penix now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Well, this is going to be almost on the hit. It's incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic. No contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in by Burks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss.
Last catch actually lost 2, so now it's 3rd and 12 here. They pick the handoff. Now Richardson. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. The Colts are ready for the punt.
For the Colts.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Multiple ways to attack. They're second and long.
It's second down.
Throwing, Penix. Chased out to his right. Receiver hauls it in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Looking to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Working across the middle, Bronk, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch.
The play is a turnover on down.
It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.